It seems two former royals are now greatly upset by something that occurred literally overnight. But what could it possibly be this time? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Hope you keep well. Thank you for your company today. Now, I don't know about you, but I was greatly inspired by that speech by Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, dressed in green for the climate change video that was presented at COP26. I thought she looked absolutely marvellous. And there were quite a few lines that really inspired me, including, I don't know about this for you, but you know when she said she'd been fortunate enough to meet many statesmen and she was inspired by those people. It's lovely for Her Majesty at this point in her life to be able to start to reveal bits about her own life. We know she's normally very private on matters like that. But also one of the lovely things was the fact that, of course, she did mention and, of course, acknowledge the, well, ongoing support I'm sure she still receives from, of course, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. I loved his picture in the frame at the side. He just proves, of course, that truly love conquers all. But as ever, being Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, you're never that far, of course, from controversy. And this particular situation arose overnight and, according to very good sources, has upset two former royals. Who are we talking about, of course? Well, none other than Harry and Meghan. But why now are they apparently upset? And as ever, we have to say allegedly, but we know what that truly means, don't we? Now, according to that very good source, apparently Harry and Meghan were hurt. Yes, hurt, and perhaps even humiliated that Her Majesty the Queen had failed to acknowledge the fact that both of them were part of the family. Now, the area that I'm talking about, of course, is when Her Majesty the Queen said how proud she was of her son Charles and, of course, Prince William and all that they're doing in their fight against climate change, all that sort of stuff. Well, I don't know about you, but I thought it was absolutely lovely to hear Her Majesty say something so sweet about her eldest son. I mean, it's just nice, isn't it? Now, quite why Her Majesty the Queen had to mention Harry and Meghan at all has baffled everybody over here. I mean, what have they done, or what it is in related to that they've achieved with, of course, the British royals? They decided to hoof it, do their own thing, the global citizen thing, turn up and speak to people in Central Park. They have set their stall out, as we say in the north. So this particular argument is escalated, but a lot of people over here are also speculating if that really was something of a sly dig by Her Majesty. Now, as we've seen also, what I find fascinating in the ongoing battles with Harry and Meghan is this. A branding expert, right? I love these people, don't you? A branding expert has come out and basically said that the new pictures where they're taken behind the scenes of Catherine and William, you know, the back shots of them going in to say a media scrum or something like that, they're stealing apparently Harry and Meghan's signature look because they've used this many times. I know. Now, basically, are we saying that if you have any pictures taken from behind, you're stealing the Sussexes' look? Really? Is this the plot that we've come down to? But apparently it is. And of course, Harry and Meghan like to give fans a peek of their behind-the-scenes adventures. And apparently, William and Catherine are now copying them. Which either way you look at both of these stories, it appears that Harry and Meghan's camp seemingly still want to latch on to anything royal. But of course, they wanted to remove themselves from the British royal family because they both felt trapped, and now they're free. Well, this is what freedom tastes like, Harry and Meghan. You're cut off and you're on your own. Now, some might say, deal with it. Neil Sean in the heart of London.